school and I was your age. Reminder that school starts on Wednesday. We're going to start with the school right here at 9:30. Hopefully you'll be able to join us. A reminder to check your class sites for learning activities. If you're in the senior school, remember to check your emails. And remember to stay at home, break the chain, and save lives. Tēnā, kia kaha.
Kia kaha.
Tēnā,
What
Dick. Oh my God.
Is that their place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maori nei, kuma sta. From tēnā, a big thank you to all of our Aldi pupils who connected with their teachers last week, who checked their emails, who checked their class sites, who posted on Seesaw or on their blog. A fantastic effort. Thanks very much. A reminder that distance learning continues tomorrow, Monday. We'll be starting off the school day at 9:30 with the karakia. We hope to see you all there. And what's that, Ted? Oh, a reminder. Remember to stay at home in your bubble, break the chain, and save lives. From Ted and I, kia kaha.
Has Mum seen these?
Yes. Well, apart from Annie Boo. She doesn't like it.
Who? Annie Boo?
No, yeah.
Mum loves that, I bet.
But Annie Boo doesn't.
What does she say?
She's, don't watch that, Connor. Otherwise, Gaz will be very upset.
Really?
Is that what she said?
Yes.
Why?
Because Gary's mum's died.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
Put this one on. Oh my. He talks like this. Very.
No, Miss Ross isn't it? Okay, welcome everybody to today's community launch. As you can see, we've called it All on the Bus because we want everyone on the bus together. So that's children, pupils, staff, families and communities. So our challenge has been around children getting to school before the bell in the morning every day. So we have a bell that rings at 8:55 in the morning, so that's giving children 5 minutes to get themselves ready, to be ready for learning at 9 o'clock. And this is really, really important. And I'm not going to say too much at the moment about why it's important, because we've got a panel coming up here shortly. But just to give you a little bit of background on that, one of the weeks last term, we had 55 individual late sign-ins here in the office. That's 55. We have 260 pupils here at Hornby School. And sometimes we can have children that might be late on 1 or 2 occasions or more during the week. So those 55 were made up of 41 individual children. 41 out of a roll of 260 who were late at least once during that week. And we want to do something about that, but we can't do it by ourselves. So hence, All on the Bus. So it's about the school and the community and families working together. So thank you to our parents and family and wider community members that have tuned up today for today's launch. You're going to be famous. Thank you very much, and we expect you to go and spread the word. Sorry there, Ms. Cotton, on a slide. Oh, so here we go. So here's the challenge. Is that each week, if we can average between 95 to 97% of all of us at school every day in the week, we're going to have a big community breakfast at the end, and we're going to have, it's going to be a sweet breakfast, croissants and jam. So we're going to celebrate all together. Put up your hand if you think we can achieve that challenge. If you reckon you can get yourself to school, most days, hands down, things do happen, okay? So I don't want you to go and panic and stress out if you are late one day, because sometimes things do happen. You might have a puncture or something might happen at home. We're saying on most days you're going to do your very best to get to school so you're ready for learning. So, and I just want to say one thing, thank you to Miss Clifford, Fire Heather, Miss D and the Trusted Trekkers for organising. They've done all the hard work, they've done all this organisation this morning. In fact, actually just one slide there, perhaps Miss Clifford, before I
he loves it, doesn't he?
shut up.
Wait,
example,
what did he say?
morning, in fact, actually just one slide there, perhaps, Miss Clifford, before I shut up. Every minute counts. So, for example, if a child misses 10 minutes a day, each day, that would equal 50 minutes of learning time a week, which would be nearly 1.5 weeks per year you've missed out on learning, which would be, if you did that every year until when you leave school at year 13, you would miss half a year of school.
Well, you're
Now
probably
you could go
like a
to what would
multi-millionaire.
happen if you missed 30 minutes a day over your time at school, you would miss nearly 1.5 years of learning. We don't want to miss any learning at school. So that's why we believe, amongst other reasons, it's really important. So I'm going to hand over to the team.
Well, they've got a team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Where'd you find all this, Connor? Was that his team, or was that somebody
Oh,
else?
look at him sitting there.
Are feeling excited about this community challenge?
Thank you, Shadrach. Absolutely, very excited. Very excited.
Oh, he grabbed that quick.
Oh, yeah, I
I
bet.
think it's great that for the school and parents and the community to be working together to ensure we get our children to school on time. So I think it's fantastic.
How do you feel when you see children walk past your office when they are running late?
A bit like Fire Ravina, really. Two things. I feel disappointed for the children because it sort of is putting them on the back foot for the day. And as Fire Ravina just mentioned before, I actually saw someone this morning, they were outside their classroom and the classroom was empty because they were down in another room doing karakia. So it's sort of, it's
There's the
disappointing for the
karakia.
children. But it's also just, I feel disappointed for the staff because as Fire Ravina mentioned, they have to start all over again, they have to pass on the messages where children need to be, what learning activity they need to be working on. So it's, yeah, I feel disappointed for all those people.
Does the Ministry of Education care if children are late to school?
Oh, I love that.
Now this is a kicker, this one. Absolutely they do, and I think that some people don't realise that once your child is enrolled at school legally, they have to be at school. So if they're not attending regularly and on time, in essence, they're actually breaking the law. And Mr. Heslop is in the audience this morning, and he's our board chair. So Mr. Heslop's job and mine as principal is to ensure that everyone is at school on a regular basis during the hours of instruction, which is 9 a.m. in the morning to 3 p.m. And if children aren't doing that, Mr. Heslop and I get in trouble.
Oh my.
If you were ever late to school as a child, how did you feel and what were the consequences back in the day?
Back in the days, I'll be the answer, Frank. Someone asked me this yesterday, and I have a very vivid memory. I was in year 6 at high school, which in those days was all 7-4, and there was some prize for children, but whoever was that child had the best attendance of.
Oh, what are you doing, Connor? Don't do it at speed.
And one morning I was laid down.
Like, do it on normal.
And I had to do something before I jumped on my bike off to school, and I was late to school once, and I haven't forgotten it. And that was 50 years ago. I still remember, and it cost me the prize.
What?
Thank you, Mr. Roberts, for your time, and we look all forward to seeing the result for our community challenge.
Oh, he thinks he's bloody special, doesn't he?
Isn't he?
Oh, tidying up.
Indoctrination.
Oh,
They talk to people like children.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
He didn't say about farting and walking on the lawn.
Starting from the right, we have the amazing Luke. Next, we have Mrs. Hanson, and you might recognize Lucas' dad, John. And finally, Mr. Roberts.
We've got a special guest appearance, Dog Friend at Fire Arena.
important to be at school on time?
Well, Michaela, I think the importance for being at school on time is so you can improve your learning and have a little bit of time so you can think about what your teacher said.
What activity do you do in the morning after the 8:30 bell before school starts?
I like to play basketball with my friends, but if it's cold outside, I like to have a chat with my teacher or play a few board games.
Oh, you little wee.
Thank you, Lee, for sharing your opinion with us.
She's skin.